That's right. Welcome back to the Brew Crew podcast, everyone. This is day 16 of the Advent Brew Crew podcast, Advent Calendar Spectacular.
Nice.
Extravaganza, Bonanza.
Chomolungma.
Chomolungma. Chomolungma.
Sorry, I just had to say that. It was days ago. I can't get it out of my mind.
Yeah, it's all right. That beer might live on forever. You know, it surpasses its score in
That's right.
Reputation, I guess.
That's right. In the nomenclature of speaking the word.
Of the BCP.
Yeah.
Today is Feelin Very Good by, who was it again? Dankhouse Brewing Company.
Dankhouse.
Love that name. They're out of Newark, Ohio, which I looked up. It's east of Columbus, about 94 miles from Dayton.
Wow.
It is exactly 94 miles from Dayton. I looked it up. And since I could basically reach out and touch Dayton from where I live, it's 94 miles.
94 miles from us. Extreme close-up. Woo! Woo! That's for you, Mike.
Well, is Mike watching?
I don't know. If he does, it's for you, buddy.
Well, a Mike is probably watching. Of all the mics.
Maybe. It was specifically directed for our mic. But hey, any mic, if you're Mike.
If you're Mike, it's for you.
This
is a sour ale with raspberry and blackberry. Let's crack it open. We'll talk about the beer can art and all that other stuff. But at least start getting a taste. I gotta get locked and loaded. You ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1. Oh, no. There was barely a crack there. I'm guessing we should have rolled this beer.
A little bit.
Just looking at the color of this.
It's all fizzy, too.
Does yours have carbonation in it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, mine doesn't. What's with these beers being flat? So yours is carbonated.
I saw the fizz right when I popped it
I
open.
had
It
no
looked
fizz.
like a strawberry soda.
I had no fizz at all.
But now I'm tasting it, and it's tasting a little flat.
Oh, okay.
Flat's not good. I'm reminded of yesterday's beer, which my flat was definitely not
I
desirable.
hope this beer wasn't flat. But it tastes flat. Like, I hope that we got this beer in its state, because the score I'm going to give it, I want it to reflect the actual beer and not some skunked version of it.
Well, the good news is this beer was not poured out of a keg into a bottle and then capped.
That's true.
That lends itself to all kinds of possible variations, right, in the flavoring, because it's exposed to oxygen in the air. It can pick up anything in that air. It can pull that down into the bottle, and then when you cap it, if you're not sucking the air out of it, you're keeping air from the environment that you capped it in inside of that thing to further influence the flavor. So, I mean, some of those beers, it was really interesting. I couldn't believe that it tasted so different last night.
That was crazy.
It was. So, anyway, this was not that. This is obviously canned and sealed at the source at the brewery. And so...
canned at Dankhouse.
At Dankhouse. What a great name.
Dankhouse Brewing Company.
Yeah.
Newark, Ohio. It is sour ale, raspberry and blackberry. 6% alcohol in a pint.
6% it is. Yep, 6% pint.
What do you got? You got any content?
Yeah, let me throw this
Chuggalos?
out there. My fellow Chuggalo brothers.
And sisters.
As I've said many times, I haven't traditionally been a sour kind of guy. They're growing on me. I like this a lot. One of the reasons is because I love berries. Berries of all kinds. Strawberries, raspberries, blackberries, blueberries.
Bonds.
Yeah.
You like berry bonds?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, me too.
I did.
Well, I like some of it. Some of them.
Boysenberries, Marion berries. I guess I could keep going, but I won't. I don't want to bore my fellow Chuggalos. Bottom line is, I love berries of all kinds. I'll choose berry any day over anything else. When I get a smoothie, it's almost always a berry smoothie, as John knows.
As I know. Big smoothie fans in this house.
We're big smoothie fans. Some people call them slurps.
Yeah, slurps is the appropriate way to call it.
It is. It's the appropriate word of the 21st century.
If you get smoothies, call them slurps.
Yep.
They're slurps.
They are. So I'm digging this, actually. And here's the thing about this one. Unlike the one I had last night, which we think was probably tainted, this one is not overpowering. The fruit's not so sour that it's overpowering and not well balanced. I find this to be pretty well balanced. Sweeter than I was expecting a little bit. But very enjoyable. I like it a lot. I'm not ready to give it a score yet. I need a few more sips.
All right, I'll talk about it.
Go.
Can art. This is can art bonus segment.
Oh, yeah.
Feeling very good. This is a raspberry with some pretty sweet old lady shades. Like the... if you've seen Monsters, Inc., the old... I don't know. What is she, like the receptionist, maybe? At Monsters, Inc.? Yeah, that's it.
Mike Wazowski.
He's got it. So
like
her glasses are on this raspberry.
They are. That looks like her all shriveled up and pruny.
And this raspberry is in a vat of I'm guessing blackberry juice. What would that be? That's some sort of funnel. Is that a brewing tool that you've used?
Yeah, it's a mash tun. They call it a mash tun.
Mash tun. There it is. See, I knew that Scott would know the answer to that.
But I have no idea what the purple sauce is.
That's
thinking
gotta
you're
be
right.
blackberry juice.
Got to be blackberry juice of some sort.
Steamy blackberry juice.
And he's got purple lips. So he's obviously been imbibing of the blackberry juice.
Oh, maybe.
Or he's very cold.
Or it's a female who has
maybe lipstick,
sexy lips
because of the old lady glasses. It could well be.
Yep. And my favorite part of this is that it is done by the artwork is done by Creeps McPeeps. That's the name of the artist. Good shout to Creeps McPeeps.
Creeps
Love that
McPeeps.
name. Love that name.
Digging it, Creeps.
Yep.
Yeah.
I need to have a cool Mick name for myself. Like nickname. A Mick name nickname.
A Mick name.
You know, like
absolutely.
Bodie McBoatface?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I want to be like JT McHatey.
Matt, that's your job.
I need a good nickname.
JT needs a new nickname. A Mick nickname.
MC.
A spiffy McNickname.
All right. That's the Can Bonus segment. And the taste, for all the reasons that Scott likes this beer, I hate this beer.
Really?
I think that...
No, you're being contrarian now.
No, I'm not being contrarian. I actually really intended on giving this beer... When I saw what it was, I was like, okay, this is going to be good. It's not sour enough. I do agree that it's balanced, but it's balanced in the wrong way. Basically, this beer's juice, not beer.
That's what
And I'm not into that personally. I don't know. Like drinking this feels like what would it be? I guess it's almost like a shitty jungle juice. But not shitty in that they did it poorly. But like if this were jungle juice, you'd be like, what? This sucks. It's jungle juice. But it's actually a decently executed fruit juice beer.
Yes.
But it's not a beer.
It's not a beer.
It's not a beer.
I was going to liken it to the shitty beer that Matt brought.
You know, I would not liken this to Wild Ohio.
Wild Ohio.
This isn't even close to that.
You mean as far as shittiness goes? On a scale of shittiness?
Can you try this and tell me if this is what yours tastes like? Yeah?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I wasn't getting something weird.
No, it doesn't taste like beer. It's not
juice.
really a beer.
And even one of the best beers I've ever had, the Peach Tea Berliner Weiss by Branch and Bone, even that had hints of beer and carbonation.
Yeah.
This is juice, and I don't want juice. I want... There's something refreshing about carbonation. Not that this is like the whole point of the beer, but there's something refreshing about a carbonated sour. It kind of gives you that... I don't know, I don't know. There's something good about it. And this doesn't have it. Now, the raspberry is prevalent. Super prevalent. And I love raspberry juice. I always don't eat raspberries because I don't like those little seeds that get stuck in your teeth.
Yeah.
It just annoys me, so I don't eat them. But I do like raspberries. So this if that's what you're looking for, this is good. I wish I could compare this to something. It really kind of has a, it's like, it's juice. There's no other way to describe it. It's a thick fruit juice. I don't feel like I'm drinking fake juice or anything. I think everything's on the up and up.
Yep.
It'd be like buying some ocean spray for raspberry, not cranberry, and drinking that. But man, there's definitely the sour. There's a certain flavor that a sour carries. This does not have it.
No, it
does not have that sour, and it's not sour. Even if it didn't have like the sour beer flavor, which it doesn't, at least it might have a sourness.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Feeling. It does not have that sourness.
And like you said, I think you said it well, John. Even when you're drinking a sour, you still have undertones and hints of beer and malt, which I love. That's why we like beer. This does not have any of that. I don't taste malt in here at all. I don't taste barley or malt or any beer-like qualities. Certainly no hops.
Yeah.
So I question: is it really a beer? Like
beer?
I kind of do with Wild Ohio, and I say soundly no. I enjoy it, but it's not a beer.
I guess if the brewing process mimics that and has the ingredients of what we consider to be a beer, then sure. I would not. I don't prefer this. This is my ketchup. This beer is my ketchup. Matt always said he's like just rages against ketchup, but like I've met plenty of adults who enjoy ketchup as an accent to their French fries or their tater tots or whatever, potato dishes mostly. Matt thinks ketchup is a child's condiment. That is his stance, and you know what? Take a stance. I respect you for it. I don't know that he's exhausted the possibilities, but I wouldn't. If I don't like something, I'm not going to exhaust. Like I don't personally like tentacle laden seafood. I don't want to eat tentacles, but I haven't tried all of the animals with tentacles. But I'm not going to, and I don't expect him to try ketchup on everything just to make sure he doesn't like it. But this is a child's beer. If children could drink
child's beer.
It doesn't.
Watch out now, man.
It doesn't. I'm not saying a child brewed it or it was brewed for children. Yeah, and you're not going to give this to children. Maybe it was brewed for children.
I don't know.
Man children. Man child.
But I'm glad you made that disclaimer.
Yeah, no, I gotta have the disclaimer there. But this is my ketchup. This beer was not brewed for beer drinkers.
It's not a beer.
So that's it. My review. I'm gonna give my score just to get it out of the way.
Cool.
I don't like it. I don't know that I'll even finish it. I'm giving this beer a 2.0. Only because the raspberry does taste good.
Wow.
But I don't really like any other. Every other aspect of this beer I dislike.
I got to tell everyone.
And there was so much going for it.
There
wise.
was.
And the brewery name, excellent. I want to try some more Dankhouse. And the artist, Creeps McPeeps.
Love the name.
Hell yeah! I want to put some Creeps McPeeps artwork in my bar.
I think we should have. We should hire Creeps McPeeps to actually do the special advent cases. Yeah,
for the advent. That'd be a good idea. Creeps McPeeps.
Yeah, Creeps.
Think about that, Creeps. You might want to try doing advent boxes for next year's.
Yeah, we're hiring.
Event. We're hiring. I don't know how much we pay. We don't pay much.
We'll commission you, though. It'll be worth your while. I don't know how, but in some ways.
No, I don't think it'll be worth his while.
Well, maybe he can join.
I think Creeps McPeeps probably makes decent money.
Well, he can maybe join us. He can maybe become a Chuggalo. And then.
Well, he should become a Chuggalo regardless.
Right. So that has rewarded in and of itself. When I went out to the fridge tonight, we kind of take turns doing this sometimes. Of going and fetching the Advent Calendar Beer of the Day for our podcast. And I pulled it out and I looked at it and I saw it. And the first thing I thought and said to John when I got back is, "You're going to love this beer. I don't know if I'm going to."
I thought I was going to love this beer.
I thought you were for sure. And I wasn't sure sours. I was going to because
I don't know.
Sours. It's got to be kind of a special sour for me to like it. Like the couple that
coffee
we've had.
Sour.
Man, that was just
a
magic.
unique special beer.
Magic. But But I ended up liking this, but not because I think it's a great beer. I like it because it's like a refreshing summer drink, like a shandy that I would drink. You know, like I'd go through. This is like something you'd go through.
Even shandies taste like beer.
Yeah, they do. That's true. That's true. That was probably not a good.
No, it's good. I wasn't trying to be.
But it's almost
I wasn't
like
trying to knock you down.
it's almost like going through Sonic, right, and getting one of their drinks in the summertime because they're bubbly, fizzy, and refreshing and cold.
But that's the thing. Like a Sonic, well, I consider Sonic's signature menu item of all, food, drinks, whatever, is their cherry limeade. It's an excellent
cherry
drink.
limeade. I'm all over.
It's fizzy.
It is fizzy. That's true.
The refreshing. You're not going to feel refreshed from that sugar, from the Sprite and the cherry and whatever else is in there. The refreshing comes from the mixture of the ice and the fizz.
Yeah.
This has the chill, but not the fizz.
It's not very fizzy.
It almost feels tedious to drink this beer to me.
It's not. You're right. It's almost like
it's like drinking Sunny D. No offense.
It is. It's like a juice that's very lightly carbonated, in a very strange way.
Mine's not carbonated at all.
Man,
and I'm not just trying to like shit on this beer because it's not carbonated, but it really does feel like a beer Sunny D.
Yeah, it's a tough thing to describe. I'm anxious
but
to see.
But you liked it. I don't want to.
No,
affect your score.
I do like it. I do like it because it's berries. That's the first and foremost. And I like berries and berry juice. Like if you ever look at my fridge and you see what I like to drink prefer as a juice drink, or see how I make my own smoothies when I make them at home, it's almost always raspberry juice of some sort, cran ras or something like that, right? So I'm digging that part of it. I am. I like that a lot. But when it's hard for me to score this against bona fide, serious beers that we've had that are super contenders, because this is not that.
Yeah, it's not going to be contending for beer of the year.
I'm not gonna say this is an NA. Like I said with Wild Ohio, I just said that's
it's not an NA. It is a beer.
Yeah, it's something. It's a brewed product.
It's a beer for children.
Beer for children, without the alcohol, of course.
Oh yeah,
dads out there.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh, this is one of my tougher scores probably, actually, because I have really mixed feelings about this. I have.
If you like it, you like it. There's,
if you do,
what it is.
But there are things about it that I would say too. I don't like the fact that it's not carbonated very much. I think if it's because it's got less maltiness to it, you almost have to have more carbonation in it, right?
Yeah.
And just to create the balance against the sweetness there, because it's very sweet and it's really obvious. Like when you have a beer, there's some residual sweetness always that doesn't ferment out. This has got like way more than just residual sugars. This is very sweet. This is a sweet drink, right? I mean, it's a sweet drink. That's all there is to it.
Sweet drink.
So
sweet drinks are made of these.
They are. Who am I?
Great can art.
Who am I to disagree?
I hate to waste a good can art. Like I really do. You win on the can art. You get my money with can art.
It's good can art.
I make a lot of selections based on can art.
Pretty good can art. Actually.
It is.
It's really.
And I'd buy this beer if I didn't already drink it now.
All right, I'm going to give it a 3.
Yeah, I thought you'd be at a 3.
A 3.0. It doesn't get higher than that, but and it could have gotten lower. I'm just feeling gracious tonight.
No, I think a 3 is where you need to be based on what I heard you say.
Yeah, a 3. I think a 3.
You're definitely over 2.5. I'm at a 2. Like I don't know that I really
would drink it again
anymore. This
I would drink it again. I wouldn't buy it. I would drink it if somebody gave me one.
2.5 is where I'm at when I will finish it, but wouldn't drink it again. I'm at a 2, and I'm really up in the air whether or not I want to drink the rest of this. I've had a good portion of it. I think I'm about like right here.
Man, you're doing way better than me.
I really don't want to finish it at this point. I like to give these beers as much of a chance to succeed as possible. Sometimes the best bits are on bottom.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes that's why some of these cans will say you got to roll them, or you get some of these like French toast or cereal beers. They have like sediment from whatever is in the ingredients. You have to mix them and roll them around, and there's stuff on the bottom. There was a brewery that Matt pretends to hate but probably loves, called Whiskey Hill in Illinois, and they had made a French toast crunch or cinnamon toast crunch, like the cereal beer.
Really?
And apparently there were crunchy bits in it.
No
that
way.
Stayed crunchy.
They actually put it in there.
I'm not sure if it was a cereal, but it reminded me of the scene in Christmas Vacation, speaking of Advent, where if you pay attention, Clark Griswold is talking to his boss, and his boss asks him what he did, this project he worked on. It was actually a cereal that's coated to never get soggy. That's what Clark Griswold had invented. He's an engineer for some food company. That's what's in their beer. This beer. I never could get my hands on it though. I couldn't get. Because I one time I just listened to what he was saying. Because mostly it's just gibberish.
I didn't remember.
You're just
that.
like, this is just filler in the movie.
Yeah.
So he could talk about his bonus.
Right.
That he never gets. Spoiler alert. But he's actually saying something.
You know what? I've watched that movie a million times and I didn't remember that.
Yeah, that his big accomplishment for the year was making this
folks
unsoggyable cereal.
I introduce you to JT.
I have a weird
the Wonder
thing.
Brain.
I
Wonder
also
Memory.
won Christmas movie trivia today. At my work Christmas party. Out of 20 questions, I got 12 right, which isn't great, but it was the winning score.
It's better than those other schmucks. I mean, coworkers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had the winning score. I got the gift card. Some of those questions were really hard, though.
Wow.
Like, what was one of them? What was one of the questions? Let's see if you know it. Where did the family... This one's just mere because I never watched Home Alone 2. Where did the family vacation to in Home Alone 2?
In 2? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, gosh. It was Europe in 1.
In 1, it was France.
It was France,
Yeah, it was France.
In 2...
Now, Kevin's in New York in 2.
Yeah.
He meets Donald Trump in the second one. But his family is not there. They go to Miami.
Oh, Miami.
And I didn't know that, so I got that one wrong.
I didn't get that one.
Some other questions. They were good. They were good questions. You know, real good selection of questions to the person who created it. Why is Margot and Todd's carpet wet in Christmas Vacation? Yeah, Christmas Vacation. That's one of the questions. What was a couple other ones? What were the bandits? What did the bandits call themselves in both Home Alone 1 and 2? They're two different names. What was the angel's name in It's a Wonderful Life?
I know that one.
That one I got right.
Clarence.
Clarence, yep. Exactly. There was one about Nightmare Before Christmas, which I have only seen one time in my entire life. But it was good. I won.
What song did they sing?
And for some reason, I know these weird facts.
Life? Buffalo
all
Gals,
anxiety or whatever.
Buffalo Gals, won't you come out tonight? Come out tonight. Come out tonight. Buffalo Gals, won't you come out tonight? And dance by the light of the moon.
That's right.
They kept singing that.
That's right, Zuzu.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Angels and Wings.
Angels and Wings.
Anyway,
Clarence.
Chicken Wings. Angels and Chicken Wings. Angels and Buffalo Wild Wings. If they had Buffalo Wild Wings back during those days, it'd be a different world.
It would be. If you had Buffalo Wild Wings with this beer, would that make it any different?
No. Would probably make it worse.
It probably would make
When you're eating wings, especially like I want spicy wings.
Yeah, me too.
Although I will say, I do have to say this. As much as I hate Buffalo Wild Wings for their scrawny little meatless chicken wings that they serve you, because there's never any meat on these things. Their lemon pepper, it's not lemon pepper, salt and vinegar dry rub. It's awesome.
Really?
It's awesome.
Wow.
It's awesome.
I don't know that I've ever tried that one. I should though.
Freaking awesome.
Wow.
Yeah. But their wings suck.
So we need to get the recipe for that.
Yeah,
so
we
can
need to
make it
get
at
the
home.
dry rub.
Yeah,
And then we need to get real chicken wings with actual
that's
meat
right.
on them.
That's right, and do it ourselves at home.
That's it.
Yeah.
I think this video is probably about half an hour long, so we probably cut it off now. We got a 3.0 and a 2.0.
3.0 and 2.0, and we've determined that we need to put a stove of some sort in the bar.
A stove?
Yeah,
We did?
so we can make buffalo wings while we're
Oh.
while we're
Well, we
drinking
used to
beer.
get a deep fryer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Wings are better
I
deep
like
fried.
the way you think. I like the way you think. All right.
That's day 16.
Such as
A lot
it is.
happened on this episode. This was a long one. It was almost a long form podcast. Not the worst beer we've had, not the best beer, kind of a middle of the road
Yeah.
for half our scores and bottom of the barrel for mine, but that's okay.
Yep. All right, guys.
Day 17's tomorrow.
17's coming up, and
Not sure if it's a good one.
17, have no idea what it is
Could
yet.
be an
but
IPA, could be a stout, could be a sour.
Could be anything.
But let's be honest,
Could
it's
be a
probably a coffee brown ale.
Saison, a coffee brown
It's
ale.
probably a
Either
coffee
way,
brown
you know.
ale. That's what it is.
You know what? Whatever it is, tomorrow marks the 1 week countdown start.
Oh man, I'm gonna be
1
really upset when
week.
this is over.
I've enjoyed the hell out of this. I hope you guys have too.
Yeah.
I know Stev, Matt, Mike, you guys all have.
Yep.
So I'll miss it. We had a lot of fun doing this. but-
I'll miss it too. I don't know what we're gonna do. We have to replace
Something.
it. We need to do a summer version.
Yep, we do.
We'll do it.
Maybe a Valentine's Day version, or maybe I don't know.
Maybe just a year-long version. We drink a beer every day for all
my
the time
God.
for the rest of our lives. I don't think we can do that. It's
No.
just too much work.
Too much
and I don't think
alcohol.
I have the storage capacity. Matt does though, because he's got like
Does he?
16 terabytes worth of hard drives.
Oh, really?
He's a hard drive driven person.
Wow.
He's driven by hard drives.
Wow. Good on you, Matt.
He's ready.
He is ready.
He's ready for-
He's tanned, rested,
He's
and
gonna
ready.
download all of the ETF or NFTs.
And he's got that headband to keep his long hair out of his beer, which is important.
Yeah,
Gotta
yeah.
have-
That's one
You
thing
got to
don't
have
see
that.
is his long
You got to
hair.
have that.
That's it. That's day
All right, guys.
16. Bye.
See you tomorrow. Ciao.